Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? Let me confirm. Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? Yeah, everything is working fine. And wait a second. Hello. Yeah. So everything is working fine, and let's begin our stream. I'm sorry for what happened last time. There were some internet issues which made me leave my stream abruptly because my internet went off. But today, hopefully, there will be no issues and we can have a smooth stream. So, I am at 1387 right now in chess.com rapid rating, and I am hopeful to reach at least 1450 today. So, let's begin our journey in this chess improvement series. Let's start a new game. I'll be opening with a king's pawn. Is everything working? Is the board? Start a new game. Yeah. So he opens with a Scandinavian defense. I think I will take this. Let his queen come out and gain a tempo by developing my knight. I am attacking his queen, so I develop my knight with a tempo. And here I'm thinking I can go exchange the queens. Let's go develop my knight. And he brought his queen all the way out and here and exchanged it. That was the only piece he developed and he exchanged it. So he wasted so many moves. Whereas I have developed both my knights. I'm preparing to develop this bishop and now I can just castle. So I think I am better right now as far as the opening goes. Now he can go here. Yeah, let's bring the bishop back. And next I will try to exchange these knights. Let's castle first so he doesn't have this check. If he comes here, then I will block it. Let's take this. Oh wow, he takes with the pawn, doubling up his pawns. Let's go h3, stopping him from jumping in. And now we go rook e1, targeting this pawn. Okay. And let's go knight e4, protecting this pawn that is targeted by the rook. I think my position is much better than his. He has these double pawns which are weak. His bishop is blocked by the pawns. This knight is under attack, whereas my knight is safe here in the center on the light square, where his bishop can't attack. And once I bring, oh, once I go here, and then I can. Ooh, he's going for this. Let me push this. So if he goes here, then I go here. I take, and afterwards, if I go up, oh no, but he has this. But I have this, so it works out well for me. This should be good for me. Now let's bring the bishop back and block his rook from coming in. Let's move here. If he comes back, then I come up, and then yeah, if he goes here, I go up, and then if he goes bishop, try here h6, trying to attack my rook, then I bring the rook here. This rook is blocked by the bishop from coming in. I think my position here is much better. Okay, he's trying something here. He wants to control this diagonal, so my rook can't come here. What if I go here and my threat is this next? Okay, so now his bishop is blocked from going back this way or that way. It is stuck. Now let's bring the rook back. My threat is this. I'm a pawn up and my pieces are much better than his, and he has this double pawns which are not looking good, and this is an isolated pawn. So in the end game, I think like my position is better. So if we exchange all the pieces, I would be much better and I would have much better winning chances. All right, that is a good move. But I can simply give this check first, and then bring the bishop here. If he gives a check, I move my king up. This rook is blocked from coming in. So let's go here. Let him give this check now and come up. And I'm happy to exchange. Yeah, I'm happy to exchange. Let's go. Let's go here. I'm threatening this check, and this would be checkmate. This should be checkmate because his king can't come up here, so he has to come here, and then this is checkmate because my knight protects my rook. GG. Yeah, he's sacrificing his rook. Oh, it- this square is now free because his rook was stopping. So never mind. Let's come here and threaten to take this. Let's take this. Let him take back. And now let's attack his bishop. And this is also under attack. Let's give a check and then protect this. Next, I can go give a check and pick up this pawn. I'm simply gobbling up all his pawns. And this is not looking good for him. It is almost resignable for him, but he is hopeful to swindle. I don't know. Now I'm picking up this pawn as well, and this pawn as well. I bring this here with a check, and this is a check, and I can push this now. This pawn with queen, unless he sacrifices the bishop. He has to sacrifice the bishop, after which I'll take with the knight and push this pawn. Let's push our king and support this pawn. And push. And now this is over. He can come here, after which I go here and here. Then he would have to sacrifice the bishop. Yeah, that's simply over. The board. Hmm. Now I can go here. This is a prison for the king. It can't come on these squares. The ones marked with the arrow. And now we would try to make the prison smaller and smaller and checkmate. It's a simple king and rook checkmate. I don't think I would fumble this and give a stalemate. I think this guy should resign. Just resign, dude. It's over. Yeah, it's over. And we gained 8 rating points. Let's go with a new game. And this time I'll go play London. What is this? This is a dubious opening. You are weakening your queen by exposing this diagonal. This is the Dutch. I think you would now go here. I don't like this opening. You should never weaken your king like this in the beginning itself. You should try to control the center and keep your king as safe as possible. And the guy just disconnected. The guy has internet issues as well. Let's develop and develop the knight. I would like to play simple chess. Play easy developmental moves. Let's capture and block his bishop from coming here. And let's go here, break open the center while his king is weak. Let's go here, jumping in with the knight. If he goes here, I bring my knight back. Let's come here and bring the knight back to b3. Let's come back with the knight. If he pushes this, I can take now because he can't take back. His rook will hang. Let's protect this pawn because he's attacking it twice. And now we have two defenses for the rook. Let's push this. And if he takes, I will take with the knight and centralize my knight. Let's go here. Think he will. Oh, it gives this. I have this threat now, which he doesn't see and gives up his rook. Now I can castle. This doesn't work because my rook is here protecting everything. And this pawn is mine. Next I can take this because there are two pieces attacking this. Now there is a discovered check with the queen and he doesn't see it. His queen is gone. This is the problem with playing such bad openings. Now, if he takes with the king, I give a check. Never mind. Let's take this pawn. If he takes the bishop, we take with the king. Otherwise, this is a threat now. Let's take here and push this, stopping his knight from ever coming in, blocking his bishop. This is a hopeless position for him. Yeah, he resigned. As he should. I reached 1400. Yay! Let's go Sicilian and grab the center while we can and prepare to push this and bring the knight back to protect this pawn now. Let's push this. Let's push our bishop to d6. If he comes here, I would gladly give up my bishop because it is a bad bishop. All my pawns are on dark squares, so it is already blocked. Now I would castle. This bishop is blocked. Let's push. Open up the queen side. I can't take back because the queen sees this. But I can move my queen. No, not yet. Okay. Now I have to take this and take the rook. Go here with the bishop. If he takes here, I take with the pawn, keeping his bishop blocked. And currently he can't take because, okay, I am getting two pieces for a rook. I don't mind exchanging two pieces for a rook. And next, if he takes here, I take this and plonk my bishop here, which would be such an annoying piece for him. Now, let's bring the queen in. And this is why I brought my queen here to okay. Now, after exchanging the queens, I don't think I have any threats anymore. And this knight will protect the bishop while the other knight goes in and attacks the pawns. This bishop is useless and I don't mind him taking this pawn, but why should I give it up? This knight is useless. It can't come here or here, and now eh, all the squares are blocked for the knight. So I don't want to give up my bishop for this knight. And let me get my king to the center. This knight is still useless. Let's bring the bishop all the way back. Let's attack this. He doesn't see this, surprisingly. Next, I can come here and protect this pawn and my bishop. I can go check and come back, check, and I can pick up this actually. This is much better. And I can come here and threaten to take this now. Th- Let's take this. If he takes here, then I give this check. Okay. Let's go here. He can't take because I give a check and capture his rook. Let's push. And next I can push this. And again give a check. And I can go here. Give a check and queen. I'm queening next, so he has to come back with the rook and sacrifice the rook. And it is over. I can go this way as well. I can give this check and then queen. See? Easy peasy. I'm in good form now. Um, this time I'll go with the English opening. Let's capture, develop my knight with a tempo on the queen, and already I am better. And now let's go here and bring this bishop out as well. Let's bring the knight here and place it here and exchange my knight and threaten to take this bishop. I like the bishop pair with me and I like to take away the opponent's bishop. Bishop pairs are very useful in the end game. I wouldn't like to exchange it. And this, and then I'll bring the rook to the to the d file so that if he takes, I take with a tempo on the queen now, and my rook is on the open file. Now I can come here and put some extra pressure on this. Next, I can develop the bishop this way and then simply take his knight. But if he comes here, oh, I didn't see that. I blundered. This check, I take. Oh, he didn't take. He didn't give this check. And now I think this should be fine for me. I'm winning a pawn, right? Yeah, simply a pawn up, clean. And next I can push this and attack his queen. Yeah, his queen is attacked. And again I will take good. I will gain a tempo on the queen. And where does he go now? This is not possible. This is 2 PS move. Okay, I'm happy exchanging everything because I'm a pawn up. And let's bring my rook out. If he goes here, I push this pawn. Okay, he simply gives up this pawn, blundered it, and now his rook is attacked. And now again, this pawn is blundered by him. Yep, I mean, I'm in good form today, or my opponents are not in good form. Whatever. Let's go with the Caro-Kann. Let's develop our knight and protect the pawn. Let's bring the bishop out and stop his knight from coming in. Now my rook is open. Next I'll come here and here, protecting this pawn. He would try to come here and pin this pawn. Let's come here and protect the knight. So if he takes, we take with the queen and keep this file open. Okay, now I can take this and take the pawn and attack his bishop as well. And also this is under fire. If he goes here, then this is a big threat. Let's capture his bishop and now I would try to exchange the queens. If he moves away, then I can capture this pawn. But that would not be smart because then his after exchanging his other rook can come in. So I wouldn't want that. Let's capture this and okay, let's castle. I am a pawn up, and in the end game, I think the bishop is better, especially if I manage to open up the position. Let's bring out the bishop and go here. If he gives a check, I move away and bring the king out this way. Let's develop our rook to the open file, semi-open file. I like to improve the position of my pieces. Now he has to move his knight. Can't take because this is pinned. Now let's go here. So he still can't take this. If he takes, then I take with the rook and exchange. Yeah. Since I'm a pawn up, I would like to exchange everything. Next, I can go here and attack his pawns. He has to move here. Let's bring the king up. I should have come here actually. Yeah, I wasted a move because the king can't come into the game from this way because both the squares are controlled by these pawns. Come, I don't see any messages in the chat. Are there messages? No. Okay. Now let's go here and develop my bishop this way. Let's capture and attack his knight. He comes here, then I push this. Now I can push this. If he takes, I take with this pawn, and I would have connected passers. Let's move this way. So this check doesn't work. This is no more a check now. Let's push here, stopping his knight from coming. here, and this is also protected. And now push this so his knight can't jump in to these squares and get our king into the game. And come here and attack this pawn now. If he comes here, then I push this. Now this, if he gives this check, this pawn is gone. Okay, I have to be careful. This check, this pawn, if I take, he will give this check and pick up my bishop. So let him. Next, I can go here and take these pawns, and I would have a passer here. If I take this, does he have a check? Mm, no, this doesn't work. This works, and then this. Let's take. I can capture these two. Now his knight can't jump in to these squares. Can come back if I push. Then he has nothing. I'm doing good here. I think this game is finished. Unless I somehow stalemate. Okay, he resigns. Good. I'm on a roll today. Um, this time let's go with Italian or whatever this is called. Next, I can come in and attack his bishop, and he gives up his bishop pair so easily. Let's push and get our bishop back. If he takes, we take with this pawn. So now my rook is open, and I can bring my bishop here and pin his knight to his queen. Let's bring the bishop back. If he brings his queen here, I can take my bishop back. Let's connect my rooks. Let's bring the bishop back. Let's push this and kick his queen away. If he goes here, then it's a blunder, I think, because now I can capture this pawn. Both of these are attacked, and I think he might sacrifice his rook now. Yeah, let's go here. And my idea is to come here. Okay, he stops that. But now my idea is to come here and take this. Now this is a threat. This check. So I'm stopping it, and then I would bring my bishop here and take his knight. He of course sees that. Now I'm stopping his knight from coming in and attacking this bishop. Okay, this is a pawn sacrifice. I don't know. Or blunder. Now I'm doubling up these rooks on the open file, and my idea is to give this pin and exchange the rooks. Okay, let's go in with the same idea. Now let's move here. If he pushes this, we come back with the bishop. What's the point of this? He can't come in to. He can't move his knight to here or here. He has only this square. So you know what? I would bring my rook here and try to break open from this square. Okay, now this is a threat. No, this is not a threat yet. Let's push this pawn, and then I would like to get a break in the center in the F file. Now if I take, it takes, doesn't work. Let's push this and stop his knight from coming here. And now go here and here. Okay, finally he gives up his rook and exchanges. Now my idea is to take this pawn. If he comes here, I push this. That check shouldn't be worrying. And now I have a rook for a knight, right? Otherwise, pawns are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pawns are equal. Let's kick his knight away. If I take if I take here, he gives this check and captures my rook. If I take here, he has this or this. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. So let's capture this with the rook. His king is stuck. He can't come in because this square is protected by the pawn and this file is protected by the rook. Let's give a check. And now I can simply take both of these knights and be a pawn up and convert this. Now he is in a zugzwang. All his moves are losing. Now he'll come. Yeah, he resigns. So another clean victory from me. I'm at 1434. Okay, let's go. Please like the stream, guys, if anyone's watching, and type in the live chat if you want to talk to me. And do you guys play chess, or are you casual watchers of chess? Let's develop a knight this way so we can. Now let's take this, develop the bishop, and develop the queen this way. Next, I want to maneuver my knight to here. Let's go here. Let's push this and block his bishop, and knight is already blocked. Let's try to develop our bishop this way. If he takes the pawn, I take with the queen. With the rook, I mean. This should be okay. Now, I have to be careful of this bishop. Anytime his knight can move here, maybe, and then he can push this pawn and attack my rook. What is this? Shouldn't be working. Now my knight can come here or here, and everything protects each other. Everything is in harmony with each other. Let's go here. stopping his king from coming into the game. Next, I'm going here. This check is coming, but that would not be a good move. Okay, I blundered this, which he thankfully didn't see. But I blundered this way. Okay, let's resign. Lots of blunders at the end. Ah, let's go play another game now. If I win 2 or 3 games, I think I would be crossing 1450. If I do that, you all have to like the stream. Now, here I would like to go with e3 and take this way. And next, if he brings out the bishop here, then this is coming. If he goes that way, then I develop my knight and bring it to g3. Bring my knight here and capture this. Next, I can bring the bishop out after protecting this pawn. Now I can develop my bishop this way and develop my queen. And next, I can jump in with the knight, push this pawn. I have some attacking ideas here, which he tries to stop, but I can still push this pawn. Let's push this pawn now. Capture this. If he takes this, okay, he doesn't. And now, what can I do here? I have to take this, right? This, it takes this way. Then I jump here with the knight. Yeah, my knight is now centralized, but this bishop is blocked. Oh, he gives me this opportunity to exchange my bad bishop. Next, I push this pawn and take this. Or, you know what? If he takes here, I take this. Now I can simply take this. He takes here, I take this. Then I can take this. If he takes, then this queen gives a check here. Let's castle. Okay, let's bring the rook here. back. He takes this, I take here. Yeah, let's push this pawn and my attack is over and I'm a pawn down and I'm hopeful in this position because my queen is active. This should be at least a draw. Okay. Mm. Oh no, I blundered so badly. I'm blundering at the last most important point, and there is no chance to even swindle. So, if this, then I go back. Okay, this is a checkmate. Simply blundered a checkmate. Let's go with a new game and hopefully I win this one. E4, I go C5 and I go with the O'Kelly variation of the Sicilian. And now gain a tempo on the knight, develop my knight, pin this knight, push this pawn, and now I take here and develop this knight with tempo on this pawn. Now pin this knight as well, come back, and next I can Mm, how do I add an attacker here? Is my question. This is a good move, But I need another attacker for this pawn because if I come here, he will simply come here. I need one more attacker. Let's reroute our knight here and attack his bishop. Okay, now I can take this, and his pawn structure is messed up right now. And then come here and threaten to take his bishop. But I won't take this because this is a useless bishop. Let's come here, threaten to take this. Let's push this so his queen can't come in. I don't want to exchange my queen. Let's take this and push this now. If he takes, we take with the rook. Let's move our queen out of the pin. Again, if he takes, we take with the rook and try to double up the rooks on the open file. This is a dark squared bishop, but so many of his pawns are on dark squares, and this pawn is blocking the bishop. So right now, I think my knight is better. Okay, let's push this. If he takes, we take with the rook. Let's push here. Trying to keep this position closed. Is queen. Now come here and still keep the position closed. He comes here and I come here. Now I can come here. This should be okay. If he takes, then I take, so that doesn't work. What if I could come here? No, but then he can take this. So I need to come here and activate my queen this way. Let's activate my queen. Okay. Now that the queens are exchanged, I should be better here. Let's bring the rook up and come here with the pawn and attack his rook. Let's again attack his rook. He has to move back and now push this pawn. Let's come here and exchange. Now my rook is controlling the open file, which I'm happy about. And push this pawn. Okay, this pawn is weak right now. Let's come here and protect this pawn so that my knight can move. Now come here and attack this pawn, but he will come here. So let's come back. If he comes here, I exchange the rooks. Let's give a check. Okay. He is winning. This pawn is weak. He can come here and collect this, after which this pawn falls. So he is winning. He is winning. Okay, this is a checkmate. I was hoping he would fall for a stalemate, but he didn't. Mm, let's go b3. Type in the chat something if you want to talk to me so that I also can talk with you, interact with you. And subscribe to my channel if you can. Please do support me. I am a new YouTuber. Okay, this guy is not moving. Let's abort and go with a new game. Let's go b3 again. And let's go here and develop my knight this way. Playing the Nimzo Larson. Develop my bishop on this long diagonal. And now I can try to take control of the center. Now develop the bishop this way, fianchettoing it. Should have taken the bishop here. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Let's come here and castle. Let's go here. And my idea is to bring the knight here. If he takes, his knight simply hangs. Let's hope he does, but he doesn't. Now I can go here and here. Okay, now I have to take this and bring my rook here on the open file. And now how do I put pressure on this pawn is the question. Let's go here, and if he takes, I take this way and put some pressure on this pawn. Okay, let's this should be it. Let's come here and he can take this pawn, but I can take this one. Oh, I missed this. Now we can simply come here and time difference is not too much, so I think this is a huge blunder. Let me resign. All right, I'll sign off now. I'm going on a tilt now, so I better finish the stream right now and start afresh tomorrow without my tilt. Thank you for everyone who joined in. Please leave a like and comment down below and subscribe to the channel. It's a new channel and I'm hoping to get some subscribers, and grow a bit. Thank you. Goodbye.